Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So as always on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with Japanese and the CFS V2 models, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that first video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast, and we're going to have a 10 to 14 day coming up later on today as well. So please like, share, subscribe on the video, so show everybody doing that, and drop a comment. Let's say what you think about this and all of our videos. Thanks so much. I hope you have a lovely Friday as well, everyone. Right, okay, let's start off with the week 1 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic North Pole view down to JMA. So this is the North Pole just here. We've got wider Arctic around there, and then latitudes are through here. Blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange, and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. As I say, these are breaking down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 5th through to the 12th of May. So the week we're just starting, we'll have below average heights, low pressure coming in from the Atlantic into Western Europe, along with winds from the west or from the southwest. So it looks quite unsettled, relatively mild to start us off. Week 2 will be the 12th to the 19th of May, and this one again with below average heights, low pressure in the Atlantic into Western Europe again, with bringing in the wind from off the Atlantic. So once more, looks quite unsettled. And then weeks 3 and 4 will be the 19th of May to the 2nd of June. Bit of a change this week with some low pressure up towards Greenland and Iceland, and interestingly, and quite usually for time of year, down towards like the Canary Islands and northern parts of Africa. High pressure off the coast of Newfoundland, and probably just some higher pressure starting to get going in the North Atlantic, maybe there, and into northern and western parts of Europe. So signs perhaps of a little bit of a change towards higher pressure towards the end of May and into early June. Remember, that's a 2-weekly anomaly, so it could be transitional. Right, let's have a look at the tropical latitude view. So we can't see Greenland, Iceland, Arctic, North Pole, Scandinavia, all those areas of the chart up here. You can find in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you look at it. Reminder of week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly, which takes us from the 5th through to 12th of May. So the coming week we'll have low pressure in off the Atlantic into Western Europe. Looks unsettled. Temperature is quite warm though in the weekend. We're in those yellow to actually orange colours, which is a little bit unusual for these charts. That takes us to like 1, 2, 3 degrees above average. So a very mild, if not warm, week to come. However, it is rather on the wet side as well, with above average precipitation in all areas. Week 2 is going to be the 12th to the 19th of May. Again, with the low pressure in off the Atlantic, so once more it is looking unsettled. The temperature anomaly isn't as warm, but it's slightly above average for the second week, and also again above average rainfall. Precipitation comes out higher than normal. And then weeks 3 and 4 takes us from the 19th of May to the 2nd of June. And this week sees a bit of a change. The low pressure perhaps goes more towards Greenland and Iceland. Perhaps signs of some higher pressure building in the North Atlantic, then begin to split the low pressure. The temperature anomaly is still average to slightly above for weeks 3 and 4. And precipitation-wise, it's still rather on wet side in the north, but it's turning drier in the south. I think there could be a bit of a transitional period going on there. So maybe week 3 still quite unsettled, and then week 4 might be moving much more towards high pressure, perhaps. Right, let's see how the CFS V2 compares. So, again, these are 500 millibar height anomalies, and they're broken down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 5th to the 11th of May. The coming week, once more, has low pressure from the Atlantic into Western Europe, so looks unsettled. Week 2 is going to be the 12th to the 18th of May. Again, plenty of low pressure in the North Atlantic, so once more, it's looking really quite mixed. Although, with this week, we do have slightly more of an influence from high pressure, actually, down to the southwest. So, for the south and west, it could be a little bit drier, actually, in week 2. A bit more influence from the Azore sign. And then back into low pressure, though, by the time we get through to week 3, which is the 19th to the 25th of May, the low pressure even, is back in to western parts of Europe. And then week 4, more changes. Very mixed week by week, isn't it? Week 4, 26th of May to the 1st of June, and the higher pressure starts to build up from the southwest, probably turning things a little bit drier in more southern parts of the country. Right, so temperature anomalies for week 1, which is the 5th of November for May, coming out significantly warmer than normal in week 10. We're both in agreement with that. Still slightly above average for week 2, which is the 12th to the 18th of May, but nowhere near as warm as it is in week 1. So a bit of a cool down is going on there. And then week 3 is going to be the 19th, 25th of May. That one comes out a bit on the cool side. Week 4 goes a bit milder, perhaps. So again, a lot of chopping and changing going on from week to week here. And then last precipitation for week 1, 59th of May. That one is coming out wetter than average, quite significantly so. Week 2 looks a little bit wetter for more northern areas. That's a bit drier down in the south. That's the 12th to the 18th of May. Week 3 looks more wetter in the south, perhaps a bit drier in the north. And then by the time you get through to week 4, with more or less lots of seasonal, but mainly hinting at being rather on the drier side in that one. So lots of chopping and changing going on, lots of intra-week variation happening there, seesawing between higher pressure and lower pressure. Overall, it looks a relatively mixed May with both of these models, though, especially like up to the middle part of the month. Anyway, it looks like we're going to have some rather wet conditions, possibly transferred something drier later on in the month. Right, so that's it for JMA Friday this week. Maybe just a snapshot of what these two models are showing. Could look completely different when we look at them again next week. So we'll do it all over again next Friday, of course. We're going to be back shortly with your 10 to 14 days, so make sure you check that one out. But JMA Friday for this week. That's all for now, though, and thanks for watching.